not outnumber us too badly. They have 10 total cannon. Would love to just have another easy, breezy battle out somewhere in the open where we can just rough them up with our guns. Last battle we fought was kind of over here. But I think, and in the interest of trying to change the location, we might call this the Battle of Lee Town is what we may end up doing right here. So we got detailed deployments. Let's go ahead and get these guys set. We'll have Harney. We know this army fairly well. We fought with them a number of times. We'll have Harney set up there. Totten's cavalry out here on the flank, kind of like that. Porter will be, and we're gonna push way out in front of the objectives. I want to have an interesting battle where we're not just sitting here waiting. We are on defense, but I think we'll be able to make this an interesting fight. So let's go like this right here, except we're going to limber up the guns. We're going to put him right there. And we're going to put him right there. And then we're going to have Schenck. I don't think we'll split the army this time. We'll just come out. We'll keep everybody together. We'll probably march, this road, all the way around here. But we'll have Schenck. Let's move McCall into this field. Schenck ends up in his columns. Sometimes I get artistic about it as well. I like to try to make it look pretty. We've come up and bivouacked off the side of the road. Right. Guns are ready to take on the day's march. Right here and here. Say that we got there. Maybe it doesn't look so pretty, but we've got some cavalry up front. Here and here, kind of flankers. This is the way the army is going to shake out for starters in the deployment. We don't have any engineering points that we're going to be able to put anywhere just about now. Of course, we need to get real about downsizing over here. Howdy. I don't want to be too much of a bother there in the camera screen. All right, I think, look at this environment, dude. I love it. I love it. This is a December 8th battle in winter time. Man, I'll tell you something. I'm excited about what Grand Tactician is doing all the time. I really am, all the freaking time. All right, let's go. Ending the deployment phase. Oh, wait. Wow. Price has got 3 options right here. All of it converges. Ooh, actually, they could flank Leetown, couldn't they? So we're going to have to be wary of that. Let's push play. All right, Totten. You're going to take the road. I want you down here guarding that crossroad or that crossing right there. Harney's division. We're going to set up to guard this area right here. We're going to have Porter. We're going to have him set up. We're basically going to, I think we may tap a line that kind of goes along this road right here. What is this? Overson Field. If we can push to there, I guess, and Leetown, get some skirmishers there. But let's take Porter. And let's put him there. Hooker himself. He'll end up for now right there. Schenck's division on the mean hand. New phrase. We'll put him kind of right here in a reserve position. And the army will kind of be squished together. Cav up on this hill. cav up on this hill. Okay, we'll have this big mountain area. This big mountain will be right here. And if he wants to flank this way to come behind and take the objectives like that, see, we're going to push. I'm trying to push forward here, and maybe this will help make it a little more interesting. Give the AI some more opportunities to exercise its cunning, eh? Let's jump in chat. Let's see who's up. We do this in my phone for starters anyway. Small channel here. Small channel here. Make sure that we're live. Make sure that we're live. Indeed. Looks like we got a couple in. All right. All right. Let's go ahead. We're 5 times now. McCall, let's get your guns up. We'll go bonk right there. And let's get everybody going. See if the Rebs beat us to this crossing right here. Couple concurrents in right now. All right. Hey there, everybody. Welcome in. On a Sunday. Y'all got a big work week coming up. What's going on with everybody, huh? You watching some foosball this weekend? Some playoff football? I saw that the Bills and Josh Allen got the best of Trevor and the Jags. Okay. McCall, you are too close to the bad guys. You need to back up. If he gets that order in time. Okay, so he's coming down the road. 2 brigades there. We're going to smash right into each other right here at Winton Hollow Road, or what is this creek? Little Sugar Creek, right? Harney's division. They're coming up in a pretty good spot there. Porter's coming right behind him. Also in a pretty good spot. Probably be able to micro them as they come up. Totten. Oop, I was trying to hit Totten cab. Right there. He could keep riding down that way and flank. Limber up, boys. Okay, they're stopping. I'm going to stop, form up. They got another brigade here. 1, 2, 3. 3 infantry brigades, 1 cavalry brigade. Shaking out near Lee Town. I'm going to reverse the march of these guys, just in case. We'll refuse the flank all the way back to Elkhorn Tavern there. Courier rides up. Get the hell out of here. No, we want to deploy, roll out these guns, and start opening fire at these rebel bastards. Come on, let us. Can't do it. I got orders. Now you got orders. Get back. Make the camera shake. So excitable we got to be with the... Okay, 2 more. So there was a 4th Infantry Brigade back there. Okay. Can't get crazy changing the orders around, even though we might like to. Like say, Army's forming up. We put it in a good spot, I think. Get these cannons back right at this crossroad here. If we get, we'll be fighting over probably this area. We'll see. We'll let, we'll let this cav push out. See if we can get their flank. See if we can get it. go 2 times. All right. So we'll end up straddling this creek right here. Slow it on down. One time, one time. Y'all, let's go to here. Oh, that's right. Let's have you stop. 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 And stop. All right, now. Not yet now. Okay, we're going to be a little disorganized here.
Keep up, men. Don't fall behind.
Porter. These guys, go ahead, start opening fire. Right there. Can you hit them? Ooh, I don't think they can. Let's set up right down this road. This McCall's battery of the reserve. Oh, shoot. Porter's other guns. We need to get them up. Order delays. Oh, no. I thought y'all were coming with the rest of the division. Shank's going to be a little late to the party.
Save your water for when.
Battle of Leetown, indeed. Confederates are going to take the area first. All right. We need to start putting skirmishers out. We're right on the road. Let's shake out here and here. Let's have these guns deploy here. Where's your other battery? Here. Like that. We want these boys. Get some skirmishers out. Same here. All right. Contact. As the Rebs push this side, we'll get Porter involved. Ooh. Meeting engagement. So a defensive battle for me turned into a meeting engagement is what we got here. Is the Confederate aggressiveness part of the AI cunning? You know what? That is an interesting question. We learned in the last video about, the last stream, I should say, we learned quite a bit about how cunning plays a part in an AI general's ability to get on the field, deployed or what have you, without you knowing exactly where they are. I think that had something to do with my inability to see the Confederate reinforcements come on the map in our last battle. The Battle of Greenwood Heights, as I would have it. 5 concurrents on the stream. Sunday night. Everybody hanging out tonight. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate all you guys, man. It's been great building this fan base and community for this game and these games that we play. So, yeah, at all rates, we definitely, I forgot what we were talking about. We need to attack the enemy. Oh, the AI cunning rating. The cunning gives you a lot of things, but cavalry, I think, makes most use of it, I think. There's Stoic. Welcome on in, bruh. Fighting out in Arkansas here, Stoic. We've got, we may have some real issues here. We're going to have to stop Porter's division in its tracks. Let's get him up. And we're going to have to, Porter's going to be fighting over here. Harney's going to be fighting over here. Kind of a battle over the Leetown area. We're manufacturing a little bit of a a little bit of fun here. Get this courier out. Okay, you guys push out to here. Don't worry about taking the road. Don't worry about cover. All right, now you guys, same. Rangers Brigade. Oh, what? End of day. What? Okay. Well, that sun sure looks awful high in the sky to me. It's only
Anytime now,
4:59 p.m. Hang on a minute. This is not right. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, then the battle will actually take place in the 9th. Here we go. Stoics got some more on cunning. Cunning is more about intel and seeing information about the enemy movements. It applies to both the tactical and strategic map. Yeah. I think if you are really cunning, you have a better chance of being able to hide, I think. Okay. Resupplied. Okay, cool. Now we can deploy. All right, cool. We're at 0800 after a brief clash. And now we'll have a chance. Wow, and look at this at 0800. We're going to have barely, it's going to, oh, I wonder if the clock is messed up right now in game. That would be interesting. Totten out here. Let's go ahead and let's back him up. Let's form up here like probably would have been done. Let's get these guys better positioned here. Miles, back you up. More detailed deployments as we continue into the next round. The next day's battle. Crittenden. He is a good brigade. Oh my gosh. This is very strange. I must tell you. This is very strange. All right, they're going there. Let's go ahead and put them there. Back up. Now go back forward again. Like that. Oh, God, the woods. Woods are going to make this a real fight, I feel like. This is sort of advantage Confederates. Burbank. Definitely want you in line. Put you there. McCall's battery. Let's put McCall's battery right there. Wallace's brigade. Actually, I tell you what. Let's take Crittenden is better, I think. Springfield rifle musket. Right here. Wallace. Granger. Okay. And then we'll do Shank's division, right? I think we'll have to overlap a bit. So let's go line with everybody. Shank. Up on this little hill here. We'll go like this. Like this. Miles out here. Reserve guns. Is that how we want to do that?
You make sure that's safe.
Yeah, okay. So these reserve guns will go here unlimbered. Yeah, we got to change it up just a bit. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, no, they can't see nothing out that way. What about doing that? Oh, golly. They can't see nothing. That's going to be tough. Boy, this is kind of an advantage for them. We're going to have to take the guns and I think kind of put them up with the infantry a little bit. We're going to have to be careful with it. Put these guys here. Boom. Hooker at Pratt's store. Jennison's battery up on the high spot here. The thing I fear the most, of course, is putting batteries up closer to harm's way. 3-inch ordnance rifles will go here. All right. Burbank belongs to Schenck. Okay. I think that's what we'll do. And Harney is going to really have to hang on over here. He'll fall back if he has to. When we do start the deployment, we'll get more skirmishers out across the line. And we'll just try to play defense in this area. And if we've got to fall back toward the victory locations, we will. And then hold on this flank. Our flank over here, up in the air a bit, but I mean, not really. It's a real thick forest over here. There's really no roads. So here we go. December the 9th, and a minor defeat thus far. Price's Army on the advance. Can the AI best us here in the woods? Let's find out. There we go. Okay, you guys get some skirmishers, push them out. Okay, so we got a division of Confederates that's going to make an attack over this way. Fire down. We're going to get skirmishers out. And let skirmishers fight for a bit in this frosty weather. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it looks like we are firing from here. Let these skirmishers advance a bit. Let these laid at. Let's have these do the same. Yep. Bingo. Okay, have a little engagement there on the right, a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. On a frosty December day as Price feels the need to come right at us. We're probably in a decent spot to push, push, push on the right. So I think we're going to do it. Let's go ahead and get down on the fence, charge move. Ahead and swing around, charge move. Let's close distance here. Charge move, go. Heckman's troops on the advance right here, man. You boys, lay on down. You boys, lay on down. There we go. Ooh, a cool looking wintry fight. I like this, man. This is neat. This is neat stuff. I love it. I do. Starting over here. Rebs put a division kind of out. Kind of hung them out. Alright, skirmishers back in. Let's open up with the whole brigade right there. Atta boy. Atta boy. Shank. Come on down. Get closer. Closer. Come on down. Cannon. Cannon. This brigade's going to push, push, push. We were supposed to push with this one, but they didn't do it. They were going to get flanked up at that spot. Here we go. Keep pushing. Charge moved to there. Go, go, go. Shank pushing on the right. Shank pushing on the right. Got him on the fallback. Don't give up the advantage, boys. Keep the momentum forward. Okay, we're taking heavy casualties now. Forcing them back. Looks like they're making us fall back. Too hotly engaged. Get skirmishers out. These Rebs better figure out what they want to do. They're getting pressure on this side. They gonna get pressure on this side. Yes, sir. Advance. Mr. Shank. There we go. Okay, now let's get this brigade forward. Moving this right side of the line forward. Hooker's Army of the West. Let's try to roll up these Rebs, man. Let's go. Aggressiveness set. Campaign just the high aggressiveness is easier in this game. And we'll send more frequent but less coordinated attacks. Today march starting at 1 a.m. Oh, ha! Nice. Place batteries. Yeah. Hey, man. I absolutely give the AI credit in this game. They get a little tricky with it. Okay, Burbank's brigade. I think I might be willing to use him elsewhere on the line. We'll see. Looks like we've got their cav tied down. Good. Let's lay down there. Let's lay down here. Let's just give them business. Got some cannons up. Good. Alright, now they are under some duress over here on the right flank. Off they go. They're done. Okay, we're just going to roll them on up. Advance. Charge move. Like so. Keep it hot. Keep it hot. Advance. This may be a bit of a foregone conclusion, but Reb's still got a lot of troops back here. They can reform right around Leetown, right? We don't have a whole lot of room to shoot directly at the town with artillery. We're doing real good over here. Whoever's division this is, some unhappy soldiers. Charge, move forward. Advance. Are we able to see down there, gunnies? Bring these guns here. Shank. Let's get you down with your troops a little bit here. As we continue to push the line ahead near Leetown. This is a hot fight. We're gonna roll some guns up. This is gonna get merciless. Charge move with the guns. Limber them up, boys. Let's go. Anderson's division of Price's Corps. This is the Confederate Army of West Tennessee. We'll see if we can run them out of here. Advance. I got a good feeling about it. I do. Get around them here. Get them all nice and confused, combobulated. See more of them back here. And the skirmishers are able to get rid of that cavalry. How about that? With the help of some guns. Ha. Ha ha. Excellente. All right, it's time for the rest of Porter's division minus Granger, although I think we'll change his orders and have him kind of go more. Let's start with Crittenden. Let's have him come and kind of join the flank there. Join the line there. Kind of go there in an advance. These two continue on. Burbank. Formation change. And he's going to squeeze in these woods right here. Try to keep the advance going. Let's get these guns. Let's get them right in there. And we should be able to sweep them. Sweep them. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. You don't have to charge them if you don't want. Here we go. Oh, now they're broken. All right. Of course, we've underutilized this cav. Let's double time it out there, boys. Chapman, you just keep on pushing. Heckman, same. You just keep on pushing. Let's get these skirmishers out, putting pressure on this side. Aight, Totten, you two. Excellent. All right, we're on the defensive officially. Oh, yeah. I think you're right. Well, I feel like we missed a chance.
Sarge, I'm scared.
Here, let's do this. Let's do this. I just don't think it really captures everything. It makes it harder to see, but let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Boop. Oop. Let's see what we can do. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I dig it. That might work. That might work. I like using the AI jobs. I really do. I feel like I'm exercising the getting used to using AI muscle. You know what I mean? Chapman, stop. Now, yeah, technically we are on the defensive now. So we really don't have to attack. Right? We'd be attacking really just to get this over with. Heckman, I want you pushing toward town. You boys are on a roll over here, god dang it. Get these guns up. Get these guns to come forward to here. Go, go, go. Fall back to skirmishers. Okay, this is where Harney's troops will get in the action a little bit. Forward, forward, forward. Guns. See if we can get to the edge of the woods and start making a difference. Let's go. Crittenden, your turn. Let's go. We don't have to attack, but we will. Let's go. Chapman. Keep on going, man. Shank. Your division will be the Hammer. Hooker's army. On the move to Lee Town. Looking pretty good here.
Make sure the caissons are full. Make sure the caissons are full.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Thanks for that. I feel like I might have overdone it with the snow. Because it wasn't snowing. But I figured it was, it's a nice touch, sort of. So, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Up, forward, to it. Burbank. Why don't we put you here? Miles. Stay out on the flank there. Hooker rides forward a bit. Shank, you need to get going. Double time, sir. Yeah, we need to make sure Harney doesn't get himself into a bunch of trouble over here. I will say that. More skirmishers out. Yes, yes, yes. Harney's just kind of there to pin him against the stream bed. Make it a turkey shoot, boys. All right, here's what we're going to do. They're already out. Ranger. He'll get in. Right. Hey, all right, able to open up here, good. Down on this side of the river line. Lay down. Lay down. Get into him. Double time it too, will you? All right, making our way into town. Get some skirmishers out again from Chapman and Heckman. Miles next order. We're going to see if we can ride down these boys. Follow the road, yep. I don't think we're going to be able to. Hot little battle we got here. Artillery is starting to weigh in. Skirmishers broken. Okay, let's get involved with our regular brigades. Harney's division might get a little chewed up over here. Charge move there. Get on up here with your men. Let's go ahead and charge move to here. Let's have Totten come around. Let's have him waiting on broken troops. Fire for effect right here, please. Thank you. 9:54 a.m. We're looking all right. Got into the town. Fantastic. Got them on the run here. Wallace. On there. Charge move. Yes, sir. These guns. There, good. Let's get Harney double quickened. Got the rest of his division here, good. I don't see the Rebs doing anything too clever in this battle. Not too clever. Alright, Miles. This is the time to order him to run through town and charge these guys down. Go ahead, use the road. Let's see if Miles' cavalry can get through all this mess and catch them just as they're breaking. That'll be the idea. Got a whole bunch of fish in the barrel down this way. Oh, but we got one leader that's trying to get some troops together outside town. All right, let's push past town. This brigade. Heckman. Let's wait with him. Oh, shoot. All right. Get back. Flank. Skirmishers flank. Get that brigade there. Charge, move, go. Get Wallace moving ahead to this fence-ish area. This brigade, change its formation. And Harney is just going to try to waylay this whole crowd of Rebs. Probably going to be a little bit tough. Are we taking heavy casualties anywhere? Yeah. Charge. Here we go, Miles, Cav, and Green Coats. We're trying to charge down these Confederates in the street. stream bed. Take this gun. Come on, boys. Oh, it's just fun, man. Yes. Yes. We did it. We're in melee. We did it. Okay. Retreat. Retreat. Oh, they're in melee with the infantry now. Oh my gosh, Miles Cav. Oh, it's coming in. Heroes of the day. It's so Napoleonic in style. Atta baby boys. Atta baby boys. Okay, now we'll just probably form a line on Leetown and say, come and get us. It's probably what we'll do. Now let's get some of Manson. Let's get these guns in right here. Maybe they'll be able to fire. Let's get these guns on this high ground with Chapman. Right about there is fine. McCall's batteries can stay in reserve for now. Is Miles broken? Looks like it. Yep. He's not at lost resilience route there, though. So he'll be coming back to Hooker to put himself back together. Next part would be, I think we want to take these guns, get them down on this crossroad here. Take these guns, keep them firing hot there. Do the same, let's have these guns do the same thing right there. Doing good here. And we're under heavy artillery bombardment here. We're still fine. It's Shep's brigade. Where we maybe have, oh no, he's good again. Tight. Finally made the light colored gray coats with the blue runoff. Burbank, let's come up to the road. Heckman, right to here. Granger, good. Yeah, okay. Nice little battle right here, alright? Nice little battle right here. 6 concurrents on the stream. You guys are the best, baby. As always, man. I'm always going to say something about it. I'm always going to say something about it. Yeah, no. They got to do some PvP in this game. I'm just going to say it, dude. I'm just going to say it. I hope when they bring out the new Napoleonic product, they can reverse engineer some MP. I don't know. I don't know if they can do it, but I hope they do. I really hope they do. The AI is too easy. It is. In battles. In battles, it's too easy. Charge! Sometimes. Alright? It's not always too easy. Sometimes it's too easy. So I'll couch that. I'll walk it back a little bit, alright? Ride him down. Totten's gonna ride him down in the woods. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Follow him all the way. Follow him all the way. Excellent. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 yeah. Okay, now they've lost a bunch of troops. Okay, get the hell out of there. They've lost about half their troops. Now they're going to break. There they go. Jeez. That's excellent. Okay, 5 times. So we're going to have to watch the rest of these guys run away. Okay. We'll have Price running for the hills once again. And we'll get back to business on the campaign map. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got a major victory right here. December 9th, and I don't even know what time it was when the battle ended, for crying out loud. Seems like we're barely past midday, or maybe even not even to noon. And there we have that, a little wintry thumping of the Confederates. Not even close to where the objectives were. Nice little battle over here at Leetown. Put that together nicely. I like the way that happened tonight. I really do. Times. Let's go. Booyah. Oh my, what a lopsided victory that was, too. 986, so 1,400 troops to 4,500. We'll take it. Should have looked at the detailed strength report at the end. Didn't do that. It's fine. No big deal at all. No big deal. Battle of Leetown, not the Battle of Fayetteville. Enemy's national morale down again. Military experience for us up. And I don't think we lost many killed. We'll see in the post-battle debrief how we did on that. Oh, again, appreciate everybody who's joining in tonight, y'all. What do we got? 184 killed, right? So the rest all wounded. They might be able to come back, capture another 2,700 rifles, 6 guns. Very well. Support for the rebel cause, waivers. Excellent. We'll still be on the 8th, waiting for them to make their retreat once again. After that, push play. Still got the rebels reeling and grafting. We've managed to move up here. Who is it that's in the red? Center wing's in the green. Interesting. Let's grab the army. Let's grab the full army. Okay, no, I can't do it this way. I have to go right wing. Right wing. Army is in. Okay, the army headquarters is in the red. All right, so now here at Wheeling, we are going to probably let them rest for the rest of winter. Really. We're going to go 5 times. We're going to let a little time go by. We're going to do a little time compression. Try to keep an eye on everything, though. That is always the challenge. So where... Are we still got a fleet down? Yeah. Do you guys have coal yet? No, you do not. Shit. So, not sure what that's about. We're gonna give it a little more. I just, I don't like. Let's see what happens if we just send them out. Let's just see what happens here. Let's head right on out to say about here. Offensive patrol. Okay. We'll get our Navy all sorted. Keep an eye on the Army of the Mississippi. Yes. Is it time to send a part of this army south to Memphis? I don't want to break off too much. What do we have here? Wow. Army of the Oconee from back in June. Yeah, I don't believe it. Do we still have that big force of cavalry with the army of... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Lincoln emancipates the slaves. All slaves from secessionist states are free. Government support in free states soar. Confederates vow stiff resistance. So this is gonna stiffen the resolve of the South. They are gonna fight over it now. It's about race, by God. The President of the United States has issued a proclamation and executive order making all slaves in the secessionist Confederate states free men. As soon as a slave escapes the control of the Confederate government, either by running away across the Union lines or through the advance of Federal troops, the slave will be permanently free. While this proclamation does not include the slaves in states not in rebellion, these states are strongly encouraged to abolish slavery themselves. The Confederate response has been open outrage. The proclamation is seen as vindication for the rebellion and proof that Lincoln would have abolished slavery even if the states had remained in the Union. The Europeans welcome the news as well. They abolished slavery earlier, and the institution is seen as one of barbarism and not fitting in the modern world. Indeed. Bonk. So, we let time go a little bit more. That takes the situation in a good direction for us. Oof. National morale at 70 for the rebels. Yikes. Okay. All right. Army of Tennessee is going to march through the woods. In the snow. Okay. So I guess we're going to take the center wing. Do we have a railroad we can take? We really don't. Oh, here we go. Jalapa. Is that what it's called? The French invasion continues. French reinforcements arrive. General Bazaine marches on. Mexican forces are in retreat. December 13th, 1862. For a moment, it looked like the French invasion of Mexico had come to an end after the humiliating defeat in the Battle of Puebla. But instead, the French managed to contain the pursuing Mexicans in Orizaba, Veracruz, June 14th. After the situation was stabilized, the French shipped in substantial reinforcements. More troops have been arriving since September, with General Bazaine and the main body of the reinforcements landing in October. Bazaine's renewed offensive has already captured the port of Tampico, and the latest city to fall was Jalapa, Veracruz, where the Mexicans offered no resistance. The French now have a considerable force in Mexico with a strong fleet, and the elite Foreign Legion also deployed. It seems a matter of time before we hear about further French advances into the Mexican interior. I feel like that's bad news. I can't remember. I can't quite remember. But I believe, yes, British intervention is down to 16% now. So I think we've got that whole issue off our back. Let's take the center wing of the army under Isaac Stevens, and let's just send it, unless they're they're probably just baiting me. They're probably just baiting me. We might rather send Carleton's cavalry right here. Boom. Let's force march, winter force march with the cav. Gotta do it, guys. Gotta do it. All right, not sure where the rebels went over here. We're a little bit rough shape here. A little bit. Not bad, but a little bit. Oh, here we go. Industrialization 2 policy enacted more support for southern factories. We knew that they were working on this. Government to fund the industry, more money to industrial projects in the South. CSA, heavy industry is improving. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Missouri Cav, let's get them on the move again. Go, go, go. If we could take Fort Smith and get a foothold down around the river here, that would be something. I don't think they've got anything that could stop our Navy from coming up here. Can we come up this river? I wonder. Maybe we can't. Oh my gosh, are these guys seriously still? Here you go. Come on out to here first, guys. That's funny. They ran aground on their way over. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That works for me. Army of Northeastern Virginia up to 28,000 men. Army of the Potomac up to 23,000-ish. Good. First Corps is the one that's really gotten roughed up. So, anybody wants to offer any questions, concerns, comments, what have you about the campaign, about some of the things we've been discussing. I know one of the topics in the last stream was about kind of the way the AI handles artillery. And I talked about, like, I went into this about how, like, that fix where you switch sides, I guess maybe I didn't quite go into explaining my perspective about that a little bit more. And it has everything to do with the fact that, like, I don't want to know what the South is up to, where they've got their stuff, how much stuff they've got, where they've got it all, where they're strong, where they're weak. I don't want that kind of intel. It ruins the game for me. Having an AI opponent that's just mostly dumb is kind of tough, but you take it all in stride. You do. Okay, it looks like we found the enemy army. Let's raid with this guy. Go. Raid, raid, raid. Took this tribe. They're friendly with us now. Push the... Oh, what? Oh, that's not us. That's not us. Got some nasty weather that we were dealing with there. Let's go back to scout. We turned the natives against us there. Oh wow, okay, they've got an actual fort. I forgot about that. I believe we would win a siege there. I think. All right. Another check of the finances. Not losing quite as much anymore. I think some of the cost-saving measures that we took up the Navy helped us. Gonna have a couple new railroads built before too much longer. That'll be good. Finally got a telegraph line that goes all the way across the nation. Solid telegraph line there. Good. Looking at logistics stuff. Our credit rating's not going up like I thought it might. Flying flotilla with one ship. Probably get that. I tell you what, let's just send that back to harbor. Yeah, that'll get rid of them. They don't. We don't need them anymore like that. Still a bit mystified as to what these guys are up to. Marching out in the middle of nowhere. It'll be mid to late December. Might be a chance that we get ourselves involved in a major scrap for Grafton with the Army of North Virginia. We'll see about that. We talked about that one too last stream. If you missed that, that was something else. We found out how much gold we have coming in, and that's thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad out here. I feel like we're going to be able to afford quite a war economy that's sustainable. I believe we should tire out the South. We're going to wear them out, man. We're going to wear them out. McClellan's army. Yeah, we still got Gibbs' whole cavalry division. Let's detach them again. Under Veal once more. No. It'll be Gibbs' cavalry. Gibbs cavalry. And let's go ahead. Let's ride down toward Nashville. Let's see what we see. Double time it. Go. Attack for sure. Scouting. Gonna have a refill on that Mason Johnny beer coming up. This Cav's gonna have to. I think we'll pull them back. We'll pull them back. Back here to Cumberland. Go, go, go. I feel like we've done everything we can do as far as policies go. So now we've got an emancipation. The other one was Enrollment Act 2. What is this? Result in a number of issues. Substitution allowed drafting man to buy himself substitute takes place in the Army. The initial legislation required an amendment to the Enrollment Act to close those. Oh. Okay. Okay. What's this one? Military 3. Oh, we had just done this one, right? Military 2. The maximum amount of annual military subsidies increased, right? Permitting finance for including weapon, new means of recruitment. So I feel like we should have more recruits coming in. What if we were to go new army? Let's just see. Illinois. Okay, New York's back up to 6,000 or so. Ohio, 3,000 or so. So, okay. Pennsylvania, yeah. Vermont, Wisconsin. Massachusetts, we've boosted. Okay. So we could probably add some troops to the army. Obviously, I'm a little worried about doing it. Let's start out west. I'm a little worried about doing it because I don't want to overspend. So let's give the Army of the Mississippi the most attention with this, okay? Little Army reorg, little high-level stuff right here. If we were to add a new division, Heinzelman? Mansfield. Let's put him back into service out here. Okay. Then we're going to move Nagel over. And Lucas over. All right, we'll do that. We'll add another new division. Heinzelman, that's fine. And then we'll add some Illinois troops, a new brigade. Infantry, 2,250 men from Illinois. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Boom, boom. I'll do those. Yep, that's fine. Go. Nathaniel Lyon will be back after being injured. Over in the Army of the Mississippi, back as a brigade commander with 2 stars right off the bat. Holy crap. That's excellent. Okay, next will be... What do you say we bring some troops in from Oregon? We've got all winter. Why not? 2,250 troops from Oregon come forward. Let's have them be like that. Go. So, 2 brigades. 2 brigades. Let's give the army just a little more artillery. Not a lot, just a little. We'll have them be from Ohio. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go 180. Good. Good, 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 good. This is fine. Light blue, good. A little more core artillery. We'll have 2 divisions that have artillery. One that kind of just doesn't. We'll be up to about 24,000 men here now. McClellan deserves a little bit more. Of course, you know he's going to be screaming for reinforcements. He gets some too. He's got a lot of artillery here, doesn't he? Let's go ahead and move this into the core. A whole lot of 6-pounders. We could probably upgrade just about all of these, huh? 10-pound Parrott to 3-inch ordnance rifles works for me. Out west here. Let's make these 3-inch ordnance rifles go. Webb, 12-pound howitzer, petite. Upgrade to 3-inch ordnance rifle, please. Mauer. And we'll do one more upgrade to 12-pounders. Go. Bingo. The rest will be the same. Let's add a division. Brigadier General George Bayard. How's he? Oof, not great. But he'll have a chance to prove himself. 2 brigades. 2 new brigades. Want to have them be out west. We'll have Ohio again. But they'll be smaller brigades. Okay, bing, bang, boom. Like that. Boom. And then Indiana. Okay, 1,500 more. Bang, bang, pow. Just like that. A new division for the Army of Kentucky, who will boost by just a little bit. Like doing that. Got turned around here. I want to reinforce. Let's see, Wessels. We reorganized a lot, so I'd say we got 2,234, 48, 41. So let's add a brigade to Steele's division. We'll bring them in from, screw it, from all the way out west. Californians are going to join the fight in the most politically significant part of the war in the east. Excuse me. My oh my. Californians. No, that's not right. Oh, the California. Yeah, here we go. That's a California brigade right there. We'll have them be 2250. Boop. Okay, we'll do that. Let's add a division under Runyon. Brigadier General Schuyler Hamilton. Okay. He adds a brigade from New York. Oh, how about West Virginia? Why not? Let's do it. Since we're kind of there. Let's do it. Their support's not so great, but that'll be fine. Okay, one brigade. Then another brigade. Where's my New York stuff? Where's New York? New York. Bam. Okay. There'll be a 3,000-man brigade. These guys will be a big one. Infantry, regular old stuff. Bing, bang, pow. Right. And then we'll take George Blake, his guns, or Denver. We'll take Denver and we'll drop him in there. And Hurlbut's army will get up over 30,000 men, like that. Whoa. I don't know too much about this one. What happened here? General Order number 11. Jews expelled. Military corruption running high. Black markets flourishing. Outcry from Congress and press. A high-ranking general in the Union Army has issued General Order number 11, ordering Jews to be expelled from his military district. This controversial order has already caused a loud outcry of the political leadership and the press. The Jewish population in the U.S. is estimated to be between 150 and 200,000, a dramatic increase from a mere 15,000 in 1840. Many emigrated from Europe as the U.S. promised economic and social freedom, which they did not enjoy in Europe. Even if anti-Semitism is wide in the South as well as in the North, the Jews are seen as secessionists and rebels, destroying the national credit. The interviewed military officials are claiming that the Jews are behind the black market of cotton smuggling to the North, which damages the Union's ability to squeeze the South economically. With General Order number 11, many Jewish families have been expelled, even violently, by the Union Army. Wow. You know, I'll tell you something, man. It's a dark and cloudy past. It's a dark and cloudy past. Indeed. Probably could get the Army of Northeastern Virginia one more brigade. Where could we put it? Give them one more brigade. And I'll tell you what else. all this time we should have been adding. We should have been adding cavalry. So we got to do this. California cavalry, huh? California cavalry. Let's do brigade of 1,250 troops. That'll be pretty boys from California. Come on out, boys. Add that to this army. Two brigades that are just attached directly to the army. Alcock. He's 1,200. He's 1,000. All right, so we've got Cav attached to each corps except Hancock. Wool and McDowell both have Cav attached to them. That's fine. Palmer's division has Cav attached. That's kind of a small contingent. He'll be a special. That's Key's division, a special division in the Army Northeastern Virginia. Where are these guys coming from? Okay. Not sure. Then what do we want to do? Do we want to add a new division somewhere? Wool's got 10,000. You got 8,000 here. You got 8,100 here. Huh. Hancock's 5th Corps, right? Where is that, by the way? Where is the 5th Corps? Oh, it came down here? Okay. Let's get the Army Reserve Artillery to come down. Let's just make that move. Double time it. Take the railroad. Works for me. 4th Corps. We're all in winter quarters up here. Gonna recover. I do still. We may, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking there's a chance we maybe mount a winter push. I tell you what, we'll save the rest. We've got Carlton's Cav out here, still got 1,100 troops. That's enough for this army. The Army of North Virginia could probably use a little bit more cavalry. The Army of North Virginia right here. Let's go. About 42,000 men. Okay, we got 440 cav there, about 800 or so there, about 400 there. Yeah, we could probably use a big brigade of cav. So attached to the army from where? Pennsylvania. We'll have another cav brigade, blue and blue. Let's do that right there. Ward's Cavalry Brigade. Volunteer. That's fine. Speaking of which, all these brigades that we added. We got to go back. We got to go back and check. So this guy, so Lyon, he is obviously specialized in, yep, good. Davies, infantry, good. All right, so we got that right. Also, this artillery fief, okay, volunteer. Can we replace him with an unassigned, suitable rank Army artillery officer who's ready for duty? A lieutenant. No. Okay, so that's the best we got. Up here with McClellan. Triple check. Triple check. Yeah, triple check. Carney is a volunteer. Quinby sucks, but he's an artillery guy too, so replace him. Army, suitable rank, unassigned, infantry. Lieutenants. That's all we got. Lieutenants. Veach, Smith, Wagner, Ransom. Ransom. Promote him. Assign him as a colonel. Ransom, let's see how he does. We'll keep an eye on him, right? Ransom's brigade of McClellan's army, he'll come in late. Okay. If we join Army of the Mississippi and Army of Kentucky, we'll rename it, and they'll end up having maybe 40,000 troops or so. I just don't know if we'll be able to join them up. Probably have McClellan moving toward Chattanooga and this army moving south here. But I may also go ahead, join these guys up, and move straight down the rail line to Jackson is maybe what we do. Either that or we move all the way, everybody goes to Memphis, and we start working on ships all the way to Vicksburg and south from there. That may also be what we do out there in the west. Lion gets 2 stars after being wounded and is mad lucky nice. Yes, I know. He ended up getting wounded there, and I was like, no! No! Oh, I don't see Johnson and Buckner in Grafton anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That could be trouble. That could be trouble. We're just going to let time roll for now. How are we doing down here? Are we where we want to be here? No, no, no. Okay, move forward. 2 Union invasions, 2 Confederate invasions, it says. Okay. Projects. Let's double check them. Still the same things for the most part across the board. Legacy rifles, medium range carbines, machine guns. Ooh. Finance a one-time purchase of novel rapid-fire weapons. The Gatling gun designed by Mr. Richard Gatling. The gun operated by a hand crank mechanism with 6 barrels revolving around a central shaft. Each barrel fires once per revolution at about the same position. This allows an unusually high rate of fire. The coffee mill gun, or Ager gun, might be saying that wrong. After the inventor Wilson Ager, too, uses a hand crank feeding rounds into the weapon from a hopper and firing them one by one. While both weapons fire like an army in 6 feet square, the weapons are condemned by the Ordnance Department excuse me, for using too much ammunition to be practical on the battlefield. For that reason, the weapons will not be financed into mass production. So, back to that whole thing again about how you got to account for ammunition. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. We're going to subsidize agriculture some more. Ooh, wait, trade deals? What's this? Finance the nation's diplomats to negotiate more lucrative trade deals with foreign nations. The trade deals will allow better prices when importing and exporting goods, giving a boost to the nation's economy. Yes. I want to do measures like that. I want to do more stuff like that. Training manuals. Warfare and tactics are constantly evolving to improve training of the large volunteer armies. New... Excuse me. Been using that voice a lot today, man. Each level of this project, new and up-to-date drill and training manuals need to be written, printed, and distributed to the officers. Each level of this project further increases the effectiveness of training, meaning the troops' training level increases faster when they are in camp. I like that, especially in winter. Bam, do it. All right, so we'll use our money for that in terms of our subsidies here as we get into the heart of winter time. Really going to have to watch it. Really going to have to watch it. I wonder if the Rebs are up to something. Idea, I think, will probably work in tandem here. We'll push down to Grafton. Main body of that push will be with the Army of North Virginia. Then the Army of North Virginia will be tasked with pacifying the rest of old West Virginia, while the Army of the Potomac works in tandem then with the Army of Northeastern Virginia to solidify control of this area here. Maybe, just maybe, drive on Richmond itself. Okay. Okay. There's no Rebs down here. There's no Rebs down here. McClellan hears that Nashville is empty. And he is more than happy to make winter camp there. Force march it. Can we take the train down there? Sure, we'll go that way. So let's walk into the South, everybody. Let's walk in, burst down the door. Oh, looky here. We're building mines. How about that? So the Army of the West, I think it's funny that the Confederates have isolated themselves out here. I mean, they're just going to be losing men, I think. They've built a fort, looks like. Wow. Interesting, interesting. Okay, should we break winter quarters with Hooker's army and move down to Fort Smith? Probably shouldn't. We'd end up leaving this army in our rear. We'll go ahead and sit tight. We did not reinforce him, but that's okay. They're collecting replacements. Next thing to do. Oh my goodness. Next thing to do. Let's take a look over here at all of our brigades and let's see what kind of perks we might have available for folks here. No, no perks. No perks. Always want to see if maybe we missed some of them perks. Get around everybody. A little housekeeping. A little housekeeping while we get through the winter time here. So that'll take us to Army North Virginia, back to you. Perks, perks, perks. Okay. Yeah. Perks. There we go. Granger's Brigade. Okay. Spirited Charge. Trained especially in the use of bayonet in close combat, the men in this unit are confident in their charge. Melee strength plus 10%. Level up in close combat. Deadly volley. Resistance to high and momentary casualties plus 50%. Volley strength plus 5. Oh, I like that. Let's go with that. Gordon. Fry gets one with his Hall rifles. Sharpshooters. What does that mean? Company men in this unit are hand-picked marksman, accuracy plus 10%. Level up. Okay. Level up by engaging enemies in long range. Is that what it says? Yeah. So we'll have to remember that. Fry. We got to check the artillery too. For perks. For perks. Anybody with the perks. Kimball. No. All these boys. Perks. Anybody with perks. Nope, 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 nope. Anybody with perks. Nope, nope, nope. You guys all no perks. Come on and show them to me, then. Perks. Perky perks. Smith's Division. That's a big one. Okay. That's the Army of North Virginia. Excuse me. To the Army of... Fine. Army of Northeastern Virginia. Perks, perks, perks. Anybody? Click them all. Click them all. We're going to get perky with it. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Burnham's Battery. Skilled laying. Gunners in this unit are specially trained at gun laying in order to silence enemy guns at distance. Counter battery actually plus 10%. Let's do that. I like that idea. I like that one. Artillery's a 12-pound Napoleon flying battery. Improved effective unit speed, plus 15%. Level up by falling back within enemy rifle range. Training quickly limbering and changing positions, this unit can be used to harass enemy movements with improved effectiveness. Let's do that. Flying battery. I like that idea. Any more perks? Any more perks? No, 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 no. Okay, then we're on to the Army of the Potomac. The Army of the Potomac. Perks, perks, perks. Gotta look everywhere for the perks. Some of them already have them, and that is a good thing. Makes our army that much deadlier. Fantastic. No perks. Oh my gosh, we have a perkless army. I had a friend named Perk. Last name kind of thing. Real cool guy Perk was. Is. Yeah. Continue into mid to late December. Holding the B, double B plus right now. It's key. All these reinforcements. I'm a little worried. A little worried for the future. And then I still did want to try and add a coastal force. I feel like we're getting real close to having to do the Enrollment Act. I don't know if we're gonna have enough to do. Let's do bounties first. I'm gonna try that. I just want to try it. I'd rather do that than a draft. I'd rather do that's two other major things. So I've done a couple of big things in that alternate history vein. One is I'm leaning real hard into delaying the draft as long as possible. The other one is delaying the income tax as much as, or for as long as possible. That's going to be my big one. Are we moving here? Yep. Good, good, good. 5 times. Let's see what we get. Get a Confederate army coming up out of nowhere. Is that what we gonna get? Yeah, we got one moving north here. Getting intel from the south. Better be ready. Better be ready. We'll attack. We'll attack anything that comes our way. We're in Nashville now. We'll defend. Still only at 52% supply. Okay, so we'll get busy. We'll get busy building a depot down here. Go ahead. We may not need... love to take this one. Should be able to. Let's get Gibbs cavalry back with the army, shall we? Transfer them back to the Army of Kentucky. Gibbs. Boop. Do it. That way we may be able to take Nashville faster, plus these depots and everything. Maybe we won't have to worry about building that depot. We shall see. Don't want to have too many depots. Appear to have these revs here. Good. Got one moving over there. Yep. Pushed our cav back. We took this area. Oh, so they've got their Western Army and their Army of West Tennessee trapped over here. What? Oh, man. I wonder what they'll do over there. There's just not a lot of supply to be had, right? They just don't have a lot of supply over there. What are they going to do? All right. Let's pause it for a moment. Or let's wait till we get to nighttime. Okay, 5 times. 5 times and nighttime. Okay. I had to work in a little bathroom break there. Excellent. We're on Christmas Day. Well, I suppose we could take Missouri Cav, head down to Fort Smith. Might as well. Double time. Or no. Hang on. Just go to here. Just don't get in a fight with that fort, huh? Looks like got an army with 2 corps here. Pickett's Corps, Tappan's Corps, Army of Mississippi. Boy. McClellan here. Hurting for certain when it comes to supply. That may be an issue for us. Still got projects we can do, huh? I don't care about any of these because I'm not going to be spending a whole bunch of money on this stuff. Let's do this. Trade warfare, blockades get more effective. Bingo. Our blockade percentages are already starting to get real high. Really want to start squeezing them, right? Army of Georgia. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. You hear that? All right, I think our subsidies should change. We could probably bring economy down a bit. Bring ag up. Industry up. Diplomacy up a bit. That works. All right, overall expenses down. Tariffs are not as high as they were before. Land sales, same. Interesting. So what is this? Draw graph of what? Treasury balance? Okay. They've got more money than us right now, but no big deal. No big deal. Excuse me. Times 5. Okay, slow it back down again. So, I am left to wonder a little bit what on earth it is that they are up to here. We're up to 43,000 men. Almost 44,000 men in the Army of North Virginia. All 3 wings are in good shape. We just have real bad weather. So moving, right? That's the that's just it. That's why they did not do a lot in the wintertime. Moving an army in conditions like this, for the health of the whole army, along with the health of the men themselves, it's really just not a good thing, generally speaking. Looks like we're suffering some attrition up here. Carlton's Cav, they can kind of be a force that is able to run back and forth up and down this road. How much cavalry does the Army of the Potomac have without Carlton's Cav? So, Not much. It's just Montgomery, isn't it? 440 or so men. Okay, so let's get some cav into these corps. That's right, Massachusetts. We haven't gotten them. Okay, so 1,250 cav from them. Do it. Runyon's corps gets some. More Massachusetts cav. Get it. Good looking lads. That'll work. Trying to balance out the force strength in the branches here. Army of the Potomac. And here was another thing. Like, I would ask anybody who's in chat too, like, the way you form armies and you go ahead and you just keep adding new units and new units and new units. I've talked to some of you guys about how big your armies have gotten. And you've talked to me about having armies up to like 100,000. I have not once in any of my campaign. Excuse me, my allergies are bugging me a little bit this evening. So in my campaign thus far, oh, like they used to say about live radio, live streaming, baby, oh crap, now I just lost my train of thought. Oh crap, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, how you guys, some of you guys out there watching have been able to build up armies, close to 100,000 like it was historically. I haven't been able to do that with any one of my armies this whole time. I suspect that what will happen is that these three armies, once we're able to kind of make our way through all of Northern Virginia, the Army of North Virginia will have pushed all the way to Charleston and be spread likely pretty thin out over here, holding this ground. We'll see if West Virginia joins the fold like it did historically, so to speak. And then I expect we may bring everybody together from the Army of the Potomac, the Army of North Virginia here, like in Staunton, Newmarket, and start working on a flanking attack out of the Blue Ridge Mountains with this large army, because between the two of them, it would be over 70,000 men. We'd have to reorganize. We'd probably replace Winfield Scott, the commander. Wait a second. Wait a second. You know what? From a role-playing standpoint, the Army of North Virginia has enjoyed unbelievable success. Okay? Winfield Scott has got himself 5 stars. His fame is decreasing, though. His cunning is very high. It may be here in game, and then just to kind of shake things up and make things interesting, is maybe Scott gets called off to Washington at long last to help guide the war effort, since he's been so successful out here. But the question then would be, who takes his place? Administration is low. You kind of want a guy that's got good administration. None of these guys really do. I don't know. It may not be time for Scott to take over or to leave the army. However, could we make this thing interesting? Could we really do this? Here, all right, stay with me. Stay with me. Finally, perhaps this is what we do. Finally, we take McClellan out of the army, out of the West. He's a major general. His leadership is high down, and his fame is way up. His cunning is down. His administration is 2 and going down. But should we You know, it's one of those ways where we're just kind of, we're having a dance with the AI. We're having a dance. We're having a dance. We're dancing. Until, you know, he's just having some fun. So maybe we have some fun. We hamstring ourselves a little bit with McClellan and put him in command of the most successful army in the game, you know, in the campaign thus far, in the most politically significant theater of the war in the East. You know, McClellan is the toast of the nation. He, of course, you know, had plenty of dispatches firing back off to Washington, notifying Lincoln and the rest that he has taken Nashville. He made sure plenty of folks knew about it, right? We could say that. And we could say that there are politicians across Washington who are now calling for McClellan. Cheers! And then the lifting up of Winfield Scott to the War Department and McClellan to command of his army. And then McClellan's command would go to who? Who? Army, suitable rank, unassigned. Major General Veal. Egbert Veal. Let's freaking do this. We have Cadwalader with one of our Western armies, and we have Major General Veal in command. Since he did so well, he was kind of like the overall adjutant commander, administrative guy, who was in charge of our Department of West Virginia when we fought some of those delaying actions against the redeployed Army of Tennessee. So, he has proven himself on the field of battle for us, at least to a limited degree. So we'll bring him in there. And then we're going to do this. The Army of North Virginia, Winfield Scott, with his 5 stars, is going to get called up and will be replaced by McClellan, who has no stars. I think it's fun to fight with one hand behind your back, because why not? Let's see what happens with that, shall we? We'll make things a little bit easier for the AI going forward. Just a little bit. That should be a good time. Got this rebel army that's going to continue moving north. I like how I think we're getting like reports from the southern papas. Our intelligence gathering here is pretty good, I guess. Stay on the attack for sure. Lost sight of these southern armies out here, but I'm pretty sure they're still there. Okay, so I think we're going to take this fleet and we're going to go ahead and move to here. Beale's going to have up to about 14,000 men there in Nashville. Very good indeed. What did we build? Nashville Depot. Good. Only thing is, we don't need it. Sorry, guys. We had a little confusion there. Let's turn this one on full. Let's turn that one off. This one stays yellow, yellow, yellow. This one we can get rid of. Oh, you know what I should do though is, yeah, okay. Let's empty this one. These stay. How many? We got stuff in this one. Let's empty this one. Empty that. Yep. We're gonna push it all forward. Get it all pushing forward here. Got that fleet on the move. Fantastic. Oh, and wintertime is going all right so far. That gets us through a good bit of it. I think we're going to have to, take our time. It'll go across several streams trying to get through the rest of wintertime, get into the action of the spring 1863. We're going to cross over. We're going to be crossing over shortly here, year over year. Oh, and, ooh, yeah, we've kind of come up on my self-appointed time limit for our stream tonight. We got plenty more to drink here. Got something I needed to get done before we laid it on down for tonight. I'll probably call it good on the stream. Guys, thank you again for tuning in. This has been Grand Tactician, the Civil War, 1861-1865, and my Union campaign here on Alternate History Gaming. You know where you've been. You know. I'm Bag 60's humble and gracious player host. As always, thank you. Press that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Hype the video. Become a member of the channel. Would really appreciate it. As little as $2 a month. Let's get this thing rolling. We grow. And for that, of course, you end up getting cool emotes, badges, status on the channel as we keep this thing rolling.